soft-hearted. They make you feel like you are the one having problem mentally. You see, whereby you can't do without the person you think you love. And maybe you're sad. That's the person you want to talk to. Maybe in your hard moment, that's the person you want to talk to. In your most happy moment, that's the person you want to talk to. In your less busy time, any small 5 minutes you have, that's the person you want to talk to. They see that you don't have something you are doing, guy. You are not serious. But the people I really see winning it all are people who feel less concerned.
Okay. So let me ask you, do you think it's ethical to manipulate a human being's behavior or a person's behavior?
That is what I answered at the beginning. I said it is not right in any way.
Yeah, but you gave me a but as though the but is your real intention or your answer.
Yes, the but is, it is not right. That is the fact. But the but is, that thing that is not right is what people love, just like music.
So let me ask you. So I don't want you to be neither here nor there. You are saying it's not right. So what is informing? Excuse me. What is informing your action? What is right, or what the other person expects of you, which is to be a manipulator?
What is right to me is just be yourself.
No, I'm asking what is informing your action. Are you manipulating because someone tends to respond when you manipulate, or are you acting out of the rightness of your judgment? You want to catch a nap? Do I catch you later? Okay, I may have lost you. Thank you so much for calling me. I do appreciate it. Nigeria Info is the Lords of Logic. Is it ethical to manipulate people? Welcome to the show.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. My name's Joyce. What's yours?
Chike calling from Ogun State.
What's your name again? Pardon me.
Chike.
So Lord Chike, impress us.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think this last caller that just called now, it was exactly what I wanted to say.
Okay.
To be honest, I know it is wrong to manipulate somebody, but Joyce, please, in today's world, women, or let me not say all women, they tend to take advantage of good, soft-hearted guys, honestly speaking. So that's why sometimes when I look at all these motivational speakers, like there's one guy, Gege, online, I'll not be looking, maybe it's true. Maybe these people are saying truth about this thing, that a man should don't reply to text message, don't be too nice to a woman, be harsh. Maybe it's true, because we, the good guys, we are losing out. Okay, for instance, let me give you an example. Let me make it kind of a confession. I remember when I and my friends wanted to get married, we're in our almost middle 30s. They were like, they got a girl, they got her pregnant. I was like, babe, we'll give yourself time to grow this girl. They say, no, Onyemuwa first. Let her get Bella, give her 2 children so that she will get busy. She'll be loyal to you. Hey. And today, to be honest, their marriage is working well. The women, they are submissive. That's what I observed. But me, I met my own girl. I was like, okay, she's almost finishing school. Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead. I'm here.
Okay, she's almost finishing school. Let me just give her let's say 1 year gap so that she will graduate, so that she will have time to love me, something like that, so that she will have power. Like, if I made that moment, I might hold her destiny or something like that. You get my point. She will be under me. I want her to make her decision that you are in power as a woman. Make your decision to love me for who I am. At the end of the day, while I was busy supporting her, she go get belly for another man. For another young guy, not even man. So we tend to understand the good guys when they are saying, it's like all these motivational speakers, it's like they are talking through sometimes that you should be harsh.
Which is pathetic that you think that they are good. Which is honest to God pathetic. So let me ask you, let's use your own instance as what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of bargain are you striking? That woman that went to get pregnant for another man, and that woman that is submissive to your friend. What kind of woman would you want to have? You have 2 scenarios here. What kind of woman would you want to have? Tell me.
To someone like me, I want a woman with freedom. Like, I don't want a woman that will, all this respect, worship me. Be yourself.
That woman who cheated on you.
Love me.
That woman who cheated on you.
Okay.
Have you found a reason in all of this to thank your God that she cheated on you when she cheated on you so that you can move on with your life? Or are you regretting that you don't have a slave in your house?
At the end of the day, it's almost been 2 years. I thank God that, okay, she left me, and I will still be hoping for someone that will see me as a person and see the kind of vision I want. I want a woman. Okay, like for instance, those my friends.
Is it possible that slave in your friend's house can still cheat on that your friend?
It's possible. It's possible. Anything can happen.
You say it's possible. Were you not on Nigeria Info when someone called and said that the whole that area where all their husbands are overseas, that all the women there who are married are cheating on their husbands?
I don't know the area, but I know I can give you one area for sure. First stack. Go to First stack.
All the women there are cheating. They are slaves, at least to their husbands. Half of them are slaves. Or you think they're saints? So again, I think that there is. I think that you can choose, but to say that you want to, it's like what Ned is doing to Regina. Regina says she wants to go, but Ned is insisting that he won't let her brother go until she comes back. But men had bragged about the fact that you can marry at any age. So we thought you were the ones that were hot. One will assume that because Ned is a billionaire, he can get any woman. Why is he holding Regina?
Mm-hmm.
So again, what kind of, do you want to be the guy that a woman would look at and you give her yourself and she loves you enough and she gives herself to you? Or you want to manipulate this thing? Because the truth is, as long as it's a manipulative game or a manipulative or manipulatable situation, the game is a game. You can keep a slave in your house and your gates man is in bed with your wife when you're not at home. Why are we acting like we don't know these things happen?
It's true.
So what do you want? A manipulatable game, or you want someone that likes you?
Me, I want someone that likes me.
So do you regret, because when you say nice guys carry last, are nice guys measuring themselves against bad girls? Because she's a bad girl for a reason. So it's like you're a good guy to a bad girl, and bad girl shows you bad nature, and then you declare yourself defeated. By what standard?
That's true.
You said that's true. Go and buy me one. I'm thirsty. I need to drink something.
No. I owe you one. Italian posh. I know you've always dreamt of that blue Italian. Don't worry. You go see her for your house one day. I love you. Right, I'm listening to you all the way from Ogun State, deep inside the jungle here.
Thank you so much for calling me. Really, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Lords, to the Lords of Logic. Someone has given me the mathematical equation of Okafor's law, stated that if a man has sexual intercourse with an opposite sex once, it has entered, it has forever entered, provided the conditions remain constant. Okafor is an animal here. Okafor is an olodo. Okafor is a hack. Okafor makes laws for inferior men. Okafor must have lived in the jungle. Okafor eats from leaf. Okay, so the mathematical equation is OKL equals man divided by woman times 100. You are trivial. You are trifling. Imagine that if all things remain constant, the fact that you have to be the constant means you're not even growing. That's one. Two, just because you slept with a woman, what does it mean? You must really be inferior if you count your lot by how many women you have slept with. There were men who went to battle and they measured their worth by how many battles they have survived. You're trivial. You're trifling. You're ordinary. Who's Okafor? I need to have him on the sunny side. What a shame. Imagine the quality of men he makes laws for. The Lords of Logic. Welcome to the show. It's the Lords of Logic. How are you?
Hello, Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Godman, yeah.
You guys are terrible. What's your name? It's the Lords of Logic.
Lord Godman, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you are. Go ahead.
Listen. Joyce, I am always going to be for anything that's wrong, and I hate manipulation with all my being. Yeah. If I find out you're manipulating me, I'm off, completely off, emotionally, everything. You can't get me. But, Joyce, if you know the pain that men have gone through, good men, good-hearted men, and sometimes they wonder maybe because, was I too good to this person? Is this why I'm treated this way by women? They broke the heart of these good men. And then you'll be surprised a man that is mistreating her, that's the one she's running to.
Okay.
That's what she's giving us.
Do you want to maltreat anybody? Hold on a second. I get it. So you believe that manipulation is necessary?
No, I don't. Sometimes I don't even want to call it manipulation. Sometimes I think some men just want to preserve they want to keep what belongs to them.
By doing what? By doing what?
I'm just going into and I'm sure a lot of men can really identify with
by manipulating. Now, the topic is manipulation ethical for any outcome?
Of course not.
Why are you making an argument for the necessity of it?
In what's going on right now, many men do this not because they really want to be manipulative. They want to keep this priceless treasure. They feel like, from experience.
So suddenly women are the priceless treasures? Is that really where, are you admitting that on radio? That women are really the reasons all of you are gathered?
Maybe you should talk to the women who treat all these good men this way. I think that's where we should be pointing at, because I don't understand why women would treat some very good-hearted men who treat them so
but
well.
It's not just women. Men treat people bad too. You're making this women are the worst thing, but men also treat people bad.
No, I'm not.
The only reason this is a conversation is because you have been interested in someone who was not interested in you. But men treat people bad, right?
Of course, of course.
Okay, so what do you stand by as a lord on the Lords of Logic? What should any man worth anything stand by? Is manipulation or manipulating someone's psychologically necessary for an outcome? Any outcome?
Joyce, I want to ask a question before I answer you, please.
God, please.
Is this, can we all, in all the court cases, call this manipulation? Because sometimes I think...
So you think it's not manipulation?
Not in all cases.
Okay, good. So let's hear other lords. Then let me understand what the lords mean if they say it's not manipulation.
Not in all cases. Of course, most times it's manipulation. But some men, because of their past experiences, how they've been so good to women and they've broken their hearts, and they feel like, maybe because I was so good to this woman, that's why. So let me not show
And then you stop being good to her because the only language she's used to is lack of good. Yeah?
Just trying to preserve my heart. That's what they would say.
No, stop it. I don't like what you're doing. Now, answer me now. Let's move along, man. If you have an opinion, like, I want you to be straight with it. I don't like it when people bend around the corners. It stresses me. I'm asking you a direct question. She's used to having less good, so you give her less good. Oh, God.
Because you're afraid to lose her.
Because you're afraid to lose her.
For some men. Yeah, not because you're just afraid to lose.
You're not a lord today. Come back next Thursday. Thank you so much for calling me. I do appreciate. Lords of Logic, welcome to the show.
Joyce, MTN was warning me, so I didn't even know. And you called the call. I was the first person that called.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. The Christian genocide question. Truth, politics, and the threat of U.S. action. This Friday, on a special Borderlines Town Hall, we are tackling one of the most polarizing questions of our time. Is there really a Christian genocide in Nigeria? Or is this the politics of faith weaponized and misunderstood? Join Ireti Bakare Yusuf and her distinguished panel of bold voices. Reverend John Aya, Christian leader and peace advocate. Kabiru Adamo, security and intelligence consultant. David Hundane, investigative journalist. And Professor Sarah Eltontawi, scholar of religion and politics. Together, we'll separate fact from fear and examine the truth, the politics, and the growing threat of U.S. action on Nigerian soil. Join the conversation live this Friday, November 7th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. only on Borderlines, Nigeria Info 99.3. Borderlines, the only show that takes you beyond borders. This November, the Battle of Voices returns. Lagos's brightest secondary schools step into the arena. Each one daring to say, I beg to differ. On November 10th, the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament begins. Passion, logic, and wit will collide, but only one school will claim the crown. I Beg to Differ Season 9, not just a debate. It's a war of words. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be champion? November 10th, 2025. Lagos's voices, Lagos's future, Nigeria's best of the best. The best. For sponsorship inquiries, email info@nigeriainfo.fm. That is info@nigeriainfo.fm. I beg to differ. The Tournament of Champions.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement?
Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center.
So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now, they can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that becomes so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will they want to see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football, we are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Where are the lords? This is the Lords of Logic on 99.3 Nigeria Info. All right, we're back. You are on the sunny side, and we're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info. Indeed, we're live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. The Lords of Logic, 29 minutes past 2 p.m. The topic, is it ethical to manipulate someone for your benefit or for an outcome? So I think today on the Lords of Logic, much of the comment, well, maybe not much, so far, yeah, the men say that they do, well, someone says that they're trying to keep a treasure. So you manipulate the treasure to keep the treasure. And then Okafor's law, let me read this one. He says, I need you to consider, I need you to consider this topic. Truth be told, we have no value. Okay, there's a topic here. He says, we need to value this topic. Okay, I can share this one next week, okay? Because this is more like, I guess, maybe Lords of Logic or something for confessions for time. This is another confession. This is a marriage of 24 years. Okay. Gentlemen, please, I beg you for confessions next week. I promise you we'll look at that next week, please. Thank you very much. Okay, the Lords of Logic. Is it ethical to manipulate someone for your outcome or for your benefit? All right, pardon me. I'm trying to run my eyes through this just so I can. This Okafor's law is just an embarrassment. Good afternoon, Joyce. Okafor's law states that once a man has had a woman, he can have her again at any time. But the truth is, that's not always the case. Oh, you have the courage to admit that. Well, if that's not always the case, it cannot be a law. So how did this law come about? Did Okafor test this law? So if it's not a constant, it cannot be a law. For it to be a law, it has to be a constant. So all of you just found excuses to sleep around and called it something. That's what it looks like right now. If you want to sleep around, sleep around. What's with the fancy name? What are you trying to? Are you trying to moralize immorality? Okay. Let me see. What does this message here say? He says, the game of manipulation seems to be led more by... Oh, dear God. Ayo says, the game of manipulation seems to be led more by the women. I just saw Regina Daniels' parents working together to help their daughter and her detained brother. but could one of the parents be playing games? And can you guess which one? It's obvious, the mother. She'll use the man and later dump him. I'm a little confused as to why you imported this, because the point you're trying to make is not too clear to me. Who do you think, you say that Regina's mother is manipulating something? I don't know if I agree with that, because there's of course a backstory, and whatever is the backstory, we know little to nothing. And then of course that's what Regina has put up on social media. Regina even recently said, I think she posted over, I think I saw it this morning, that she said her husband was told by one of the wives that she was trying to molest that wife's daughter, and that the husband believed it because he had done something similar. And I was like, what did I just read? Like he had done something similar like that in the past. So there's that allegation. Then there is the one where, who's this now? Where she said that I don't know, maybe one of the wives, that, the wives don't get money like that. And so Regina, has had to provide for that wife and her children because this polygamy husband is not providing for that wife. Plus, there's also the fact where her brother alleged that this husband wants to have a public perception, so gets his wife to write about him in a very alluring manner for social consumption to make him appear, with a mask of, I guess, poise and class and kindness and good. Look, we don't know what we're looking at. We're just looking at stuff. I don't know you can outrightly say that the mother is manipulating when we know that there's another adult who is probably even older in the picture, who may not be manipulating but could also be manipulating, because right now they're saying that he's using power and his privilege of being a Nigerian politician to, I guess, arm twist them to get Regina to return to the marriage. Crazy stuff, right? So I'm not sure as to your import here. We'll just let this story lie. Let's see what comes up over the weekend. And then maybe next week we can revisit the story of Regina. But again, I think what I'm trying to get out is, why do I have a feeling that you believe the manipulation is wrong? Let's talk. This message goes, men believe that being too nice is seen as a weakness because it makes them approve things that goes beyond their values. It makes them approve? Yeah, that's what you wrote. In other words, they gain strength while setting clear boundaries and exhibiting inner confidence. Okay. So maybe I need to ask you, is it wrong to be nice? Is it wrong to be nice? And what should you be instead of nice? How about that on the Lords of Logic? So I think that there is a consensus that some people have experienced that their goodness or their nicety has been taken for granted. Okay, so what is the other thing you can be? Manipulative? Or should you be kind? So, okay, I'm giving you the option. So, should you be kind? Meaning that, as this gentleman has said, you exhibit clear boundaries, which there's nothing wrong with exhibiting clear boundaries, right? And then you are good and considerate to the other person. Or is it that even your being nice is a form of manipulation? Because maybe you're also trying to manipulate her, hence why you are doing what you are doing, even when it is against your values. Because what's your name here? I think your name is David. You say men that be nice, too nice, are seen to be weak because it makes them approve things that goes beyond their values. Imagine being nice and going beyond your values in the same sentence. So certainly something is either wrong with the sentence or something is wrong with the concept of your definition of being nice. So we're talking on the Lords of Logic. Is it right to manipulate anyone for any end? This message goes, Joyce, did you know that science says that any woman who collects transport fare from a guy and never shows up is manipulative? I agree with that. And it need not even be scientific. It need not be scientific. Absolutely. So, is this the basis of what justifies you manipulating her? I'm trying to get to the bottom of your reasoning, so you need to help me here. Welcome to the Lords of Logic. Oh, yeah, the Lords of Logic, I'm with you. Thank you very much for
Joyce, this is Moses from Lekki. You went on break when I was trying to talk. When someone say but does not mean you are justifying what they are doing. It's not right, exactly as I said. It's good to be good. That is my status on my WhatsApp. It's good to be good, no matter what. Be yourself, be good. But when I say but, the but is that is what is accepted, or that is what they are practicing in the society now.
Is that what you accept?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Excuse me, is that what you accept?
I don't accept.
Then why are you making a case for something you don't accept?
I'm not making any case. I know what I'm going
What
to
use is the but
life.
if you don't accept it? If you don't say, well, this is
what people are doing. It's not me. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you're telling me what people are doing. Do you do it?
I don't do it.
Can we speak about the things you do and not bother about the things other people do?
This man being manipulative too, it's not about sometimes I don't know why it comes as men or women. I
would prefer if you can admit that you do it because that's what everybody else is doing. That's even easier.
I don't know what you mean by do it because that's what I don't even believe in going down before marriage, and I'm not married, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. So then what is the issue with other people doing it?
Joyce, see, I don't know why you yourself, most time when people say but, you just think they do it. I don't do such.
Okay, so what is the problem with the people doing it? So what is the problem with people? Is there a problem when people do it?
The problem is that why is it that the ladies are accepting the people deceiving them? Why is it they don't accept people that don't deceive them? Why is it that they are so blind to see it?
Blind to see what, please?
Blind to see the people manipulating them.
Oh, okay. It's possible that the ladies are also manipulative as well. Like, I mean, that's a certainty, right?
So both of them are deceiving each other.
Yeah.
Both of them are manipulating each other.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That's a straightforward possibility. But there is also the possibility that people do it to achieve an end, which is really the topic. That is it right to do it because you're going to achieve something by the end of the day?
Many people, everything people do, they do it for a reason. Yes, they do it because they want to achieve something.
So is it right to manipulate let's stick to the topic here, please. So is it right to manipulate someone for a personal gain?
Totally wrong.
Then we can end the conversation there, because the moment you say but people are doing it, you open another conversation that either suggests you think it's necessary because someone else is going to accept it, or you think it's the only way you can interface with the world.
No, it's not necessary. I'm not saying it's necessary, but that's what majority in the world are doing.
So should we do what the world is doing? Because that's the way.
That is why I'm standing alone. I'm not doing it, but I am saying this is what is going on.
So I'm asking you, if you're saying that that's what the world is doing, do you think it's something wrong that needs to change, or do you think if they're doing it, then there's certainly something right about it? Because that's the only way people get to what they want.
To me, Joyce, I'm not surprised about what is happening in the world. So I am not saying I'm not justifying it, but it's going to even get worse because it has been written. So you see why I'm saying this is what the world accepts. You can't change it. Nobody can change it.
I don't intend to change it. I'm asking whether you care enough to not be like what you're criticizing.
I care to be myself. I care to be doing what is right. But majority will always fall into the trap because they want to lure the other person. The other two persons who want to lure them. Now who catch who?
Thank you for calling me. I want you to stick to the topic, please. I think it's necessary just so that we can understand where this ride is going. Is it ethical to manipulate human behavior through psychological means? And the reason I'm asking you this is because if you say it's right, then where do we draw the line between right and wrong? You say that's also where this has to go. If you say, okay, well, I have to manipulate someone because of what I want out of it, or because if I'm too good, they think I'm weak. And I'm not even going to deny that is something that I may have even experienced myself. Like, some people don't know how to reverence kindness or niceties. They have a tendency to take it for granted, to violate it, to cross a line, to dismiss what is originally you when you tend not to show them that. So they only maybe sit up or become a little more aware of your tendency to gnash your teeth, become enraged or angry or reactive when you show them that you will bite or you can truly bite. I get that. But when it comes to manipulating someone for an outcome, we're speaking to maybe even choice here. Choice. If you say society is dictating this, say, okay, you meet a girl, you like her, you think she has poor decision. Let me give you an excuse. Some people don't know how to think, so you have to think for them. And many times, for them to accept your thought, you have to manipulate them. You see what parents do with children, where a parent is trying to convince a child for something, but the child is either going to cry or raise hell, and because the father can't just handle office and handle that crying child, you have to come up with a scheme. So you scheme the child, you come up with something so that the child will accept it. You know later the child will understand it. I didn't want to tell you this because I was hoping that the conversation will get there. But I think not much thought is usually given to the things that we do, like human actions. Because this automatically now takes us to motive. The reason we do the things that we do. What are the reasons you do the things that you do? Okay. Welcome to Confessions. Welcome to the Lords of Logic. I'm reading your messages and I'm hearing you give your opinion on the matter. This message goes, Joyce, to be honest with you, this is a very complex topic. And it really takes a lot of intelligence to truly understand why we do the things that we do. Personally, the only thing that I have seen is that we as a people, particularly in Nigeria, tend to adopt popular opinions. We don't think through them in capital letters. He says, we don't think through them. We just accept popular opinions. I heard one of your callers speak about Gege. Gege is not somebody people in his community should listen to. But because he is popular on social media, people who do not know why they do what they do tend to act off of what he says. Woo! Okay, Lagos. Is it true that you don't think through what you do? Why would you not think about the consequences of the things that you do? Joyce, someone says, Joyce, why are the ladies not speaking? Ladies, why are you not speaking? Nigerian ladies, why do you not speak? You're half the problem. If people think men are evil, can I declare that women are equally as evil? If men are laden with the responsibility of the problem, women are probably half the other responsibility, or maybe in many instances, they are the problem. So I do agree with this person who's writing me saying, Joyce, why are women not speaking? Nigerian women, why do you not speak? I think that there was a time in your life where you were told not to speak. In that century, maybe, but not in this one. So if you're not speaking, is this supposed to be assumed to be guilt? I'll read this particular message next week. Let me go. Felix Ikeja says, send this link to the guy whose wife has a swollen heart. You're right about natural healing. Let him go the route because doctors don't believe high blood pressure can be cured. They only manage it. She needs supplements like magnesium and the best type of magnesium, the glycinate. Let him use alternative methods to give her orgasm. That's not my business. Like, keep me out of these things. Help her relax. Nothing too intense. Felix Ikeja. This is a TikTok link, is it? Well, I don't have his message, his WhatsApp number, because he actually called the show. And thank you for writing, by the way. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, someone has helped me. I think a few of you have helped me out. Abraham and Moses are people God called friends. All right. Abraham before the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, good. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. This one goes, religion has destroyed men and women. What? Submission statement? I think you mean with this submission statement. From my conviction, I believe that... I think this is for confessions, isn't it? This is not for the Lords of Logic. I think this is confessions. Thank you so much for writing me. I'm going to probably look at that next week. Don't worry. All your confessions, I'm going to be looking at them next week. I have explained that. Thank you so much for your understanding. Someone sent me a message here. He's saying that the reason I think that manipulation may be necessary would be because some women are unintelligent. And it seems as though if your motives are good, the best way you can get something out of them is to manipulate them slightly. Women are unintelligent. No, he says some women are unintelligent. Some, he says some, not all. Okay, that sounds like well, I don't know if I can make a case for that. It says they're unintelligent, so to get the best out of them, you have to manipulate them. Okay, so I think that would just count for one solid reason that someone has given us today. We can pry into that for error, but so far, sounds like the best we've gotten so far. There's a message here. He says, and I'm going to read it as it is. He says, I think you want men to be weak because men are the head. So you and other Nigerian want men to be down. Men are made to be manipulative, and so shall it be. Are men really made to be manipulative? Or are you so weak that you cannot be anything else but manipulative? So that's like two different questions, and I don't know if you're capable of the courage to answer them. And I did say, and I'm hoping that you can debate it or argue against it, that science says anybody who uses one person, who uses the other for their self-benefit, is a psychopath or has psychopathic traits. And I gave you a few examples. You need stimulation. You lack guilt. Abnormal. You have an abnormal way of thinking. You're a pathological liar. You need stimulation. You lack empathy. You're irresponsible. You are not considerate of the other person. You're manipulative. You have superficial charm. You lack remorse. You are callous and unemotional. You are callous, that's your wicked, and unemotional. So you decide whether these traits are how men have been made to be. And you have accused me. You say I'm one of those women who want men to be down. You say that I want men to be weak. And the only way, by your message, that a man can be strong is to be manipulative. Wow. The Lords of Logic, welcome.
Hello.
Hallelujah. Welcome to the Lords of Logic. What's your name?
Yeah, this is the mother song.
No, you're a man. You sound male. You're feigning that.
I'm a woman.
Turn off the volume of your radio set, by the way. Yeah, you lied about that. You lied. You shame on you for Chukuna. The Lords of Logic. Okay, so more messages here. Men are quick to talk about good men, always making the topic about men alone. But there are good women, such as Rihanna. Oh, you are something. Who was ill-treated by her previous lover. How do you know Rihanna is good? You don't even know her. Why is Rihanna the example here? You don't know her. She is what? Nearly 3,000 nautical miles away from you, and you think she's good because she's pretty in pictures? You're acting like an ordinary man. The really ordinary one. The Lords of Logic, how are you?
Nigeria FM.
What are you doing? Turn off the volume of your radio set, please. What did she call us?
Bathroom.
Turn off the volume of your radio set. Oh dear. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let me run through quite a number of messages here. I was once in a situation, I was being a nice guy, and I end up making female friends instead of finding myself a lover. I became their brother from another mother. 2022, I started consuming red pills, saw all my flaws, addressed it. Now I'm smacking and running them over till I meet the one I truly love. That's when I'll stop. Manipulation is not good, but that's the only language Nigerian women understand. I have my own car, payment, rent, doing my business, but tell women I am an importer. This is CJ. I think the show today has expressed largely the quality of men that we have. And I guess the men of better refinement are not calling the show. I don't know if it's because they usually wouldn't call a radio station, or maybe they are just shy, or I'm not sure. But if today is anything to go by, it is certainly, there is no refinement in the reason and the judgment and the character of much of the opinion that's been shared today. Truly. It is a weak character. It's a character. It's that you build your philosophy on the opinions of people. You are not tested. You haven't tested your own philosophy to find out whether there are gaps or errors with it to make better. So truly, you cannot even be, and I'm being honest about this, and you can debate it, that given off of what you have admitted today, you cannot be a good man. So let me just read CJ's message. So CJ said, he was a nice guy. He had a lot of female friends. Then he took a red pill. Yeah, you know what they mean when they say red pill. They explore other controversial philosophies and become the demons that they pray to God they don't want in their lives. So, yeah, I don't want to be the demon, you say, but then you become the demon. I don't want a demon in my life, but you then become a demon. So he says, now I'm sleeping around, really, until you find the one. So somewhere between you being good or you being nice to you sleeping around is a person who hasn't quite admitted what he is doing and why he is doing what he is doing. You believe that you will find the one after you have run through other women. I don't know what to tell you. You say manipulation is not good, but it's an exchange in this world. And you yield to the exchange. I will just go off on a break and leave you to it.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
The Christian genocide question. Truth, politics, and the threat of U.S. action. This Friday on a special Borderlines Town Hall, we are tackling one of the most polarizing questions of our time. Is there really a Christian genocide in Nigeria? Or is this the politics of faith weaponized and misunderstood? Join Ireti Bakare Yusuf and her distinguished panel of bold voices. Reverend John Aya, Christian leader and peace advocate. Kabiru Adamu, security and intelligence consultant. David Hundane, investigative journalist. And Professor Sarah Eltontawi, scholar of religion and politics. Together, we will separate fact from fear and examine the truth, the politics, and the growing threat of U.S. action on Nigerian soil. Join the conversation live this Friday, November 7th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. only on Borderlines, Nigeria Info 99.3. Borderlines, the only show that takes you beyond borders.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Let's be honest, this isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cone, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Where are the Lords? This is the Lords of Logic on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Okay, so there's a gentleman here, Joyce, sing this song for all the men from Elton John, I'm a Man. He says, Joyce, have a little faith in men. I need not have faith in men. You are not a man of faith. You're not a man of character. You're not a man of will. You're not a man of truth. You don't have strength. You don't have understanding. You stand by nothing. You are mimicry. You imitate opinions. I can't tell you. It's from here all the way down into hell. This one goes, the women are not speaking because they know Okafor's law is true. This is a Mike from Detroit. At this point, I can't even defend the women anymore. This one goes, Joyce, why aren't the women calling? They are the chief manipulators. Okafor's law is even correct with the constant condition of proximity. But it's a lie, right? Absolutely correct. Ask those who engage in office and workplace romance. I'm wondering why women are not calling to defend. If you think men are lying, try. This is a try from Jaconde. Joyce, men text abroad. Okay, can we do that next week, please? This is a little. Okafor's law, can't remember the year, but it was a lecture at the University of Lagos in Unilag. Show me his grave. I can spend some time there this weekend. The sun has set. My work's done. I'll see you Monday when the sun rises. Have a beautiful weekend. I tell you no lie. I commit you to
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.